A verdict has been reached. The divine court, operating under immutable universal law, has ruled decisively in your favor. Every projection, every curse, every ill intention, and every malicious work ever directed at your frequency is now being recalled to its point of origin. This is not a future event, it is a present reality. What you are witnessing in the lives of those who have targeted you is not random misfortune or simple bad luck. It is a meticulous, non-negotiable spiritual audit. To navigate this period with wisdom and power, you must understand the signals of this great energetic return. This transmission will deliver that understanding. First, the divine decree that has been activated on your behalf will be decoded, confirming the shift you have felt in the spiritual atmosphere. Second, the fundamental mechanics of the unbreakable circuit will be illuminated. The cosmic law that guarantees all energy returns to its sender. Following this, the 7 distinct signals of this energetic reckoning will be revealed, allowing you to identify its manifestation with absolute clarity. And finally, you will receive the critical mandate that secures your victory, the strategy of the sovereign observer. The first principle to integrate is that a formal decree has been enacted. A period of grace, extended to your adversaries, has officially expired. This is not about punishment from an external source. It is the fulfillment of a cosmic contract. You have endured tests of character, withstood covert and overt attacks, and consistently chosen to hold a frequency of integrity and light even in darkness. This dedication to your own evolution has raised your energetic signature to a level where the dense, toxic frequencies of jealousy, manipulation, and malice can no longer attach to you. They have become incompatible with your reality. As a result, the universe, which abhors a vacuum and always seeks balance, has activated a formal recall. This is the feeling of a great weight being lifted, a sense of clarity descending, a knowing in your spirit that the battle is over even before the evidence has fully materialized in the physical realm. This decree is a universal acknowledgement of your sovereignty. It is a statement that the energetic buck stops with you, and all that is not yours is now being returned to its rightful owner. The question is not if this energy will return, but how. It operates through a perfect, self-correcting mechanism.
This mechanism is the law of the unbreakable circuit. Understand this core mechanic of reality. All energy is information, and all energy carries a unique signature that binds it inextricably to its source. Every thought, word, and action you broadcast into the universe is like an energetic parcel, stamped with your specific frequency. When benevolent energy is sent, it travels out, magnifies, and returns to you as blessings. Conversely, when malevolent energy is sent, it is also imprinted with the sender's signature. For a time, this negative energy may seem to impact its target. But if the target, you, is engaged in the work of spiritual ascension and frequency elevation, you develop an auric field that is non-receptive. Think of it as having a spiritual Teflon coating. The malicious energy arrives, finds no resonant frequency to latch onto, and has no choice but to follow the unbreakable circuit of its own signature back to its sender. It is a cosmic law as certain as gravity. The sender did not just launch an attack. They created a boomerang that has been arcing through time and space, and its return journey is now complete. Your inner work, your healing, your commitment to peace, this was never just self-improvement. It was the forging of an impenetrable spiritual shield. This is the law. The work is in the knowing. If this understanding of energetic law resonates with your own inner knowing, this is the work that is done here. Consider subscribing to join this collective of sovereign strategists. This return of energy is not a theoretical concept. It manifests in the physical world through clear and observable patterns. Recognizing these signals is not for the purpose of gloating, but for the purpose of validation and strategic awareness. It is confirmation that the universal laws are at work, and that your only task is to allow the process to unfold without interference. The first signal of this karmic recall is a sudden and public unmasking. The individual or group who operated from behind a carefully constructed facade of charm, piety, or influence will find that their mask begins to crumble. Information they thought was buried will surface. The testimony of others they have harmed will come to light. Their own words will be used to expose their contradictions. People in their circle and in the wider community will begin to experience a sense of dissonance, a feeling that something is off. The charisma they once used to manipulate will suddenly seem hollow and transparent. This is the universe removing the veil, forcing their true energetic signature to be seen by all, stripping them of their most potent weapon, deception. The second signal is an abrupt disruption of their resources. The channels of finance, support, and influence they used to project power and inflict harm will begin to inexplicably dry up. Business deals will fall through at the last minute. Expected promotions or opportunities will vanish without a logical explanation. The very wealth and status they weaponized will become a source of immense stress as it is threatened or lost. This is the law of energetic return neutralizing their capacity to cause further imbalance. The universe is withdrawing the resources that were being used in a manner inconsistent with energetic harmony. Their foundation, built on a frequency of lack and control, begins to crack and give way.
The third signal is the dissolution of their false alliances. The network of people they gathered through manipulation, gossip, and control, often referred to as flying monkeys, will begin to disperse. Some will turn on them, suddenly seeing the manipulation for what it is. Others will simply and quietly distance themselves, guided by their own intuition that the energy has become toxic and dangerous. The sender, who once felt powerful within their court of enablers, will find themselves increasingly and profoundly isolated. The echoes of their own tactics will surround them, leaving them in a state of social and emotional barrenness that they sought to create for you. The fourth and most direct signal is the manifestation of mirrored chaos. The specific nature of the chaos, confusion, and pain they attempted to project onto you will begin to manifest in their own life with startling precision. If they spread lies about your integrity, they will become the subject of vicious and unfounded rumors that damage their own reputation. If they engineered betrayal in your relationships, they will suffer a stunning betrayal from someone they trusted implicitly. If they tried to create legal or professional turmoil for you, they will find themselves entangled in complex and draining legal or professional battles of their own. This is the unbreakable circuit delivering the parcel back to the sender's exact address. It is a perfect mirror, showing them the quality of the energy they put into the world. The fifth signal is a noticeable physical and energetic depletion. They will begin to appear chronically exhausted, agitated, or unwell. This is not merely psychological stress. It is the consequence of having to process and contain the immense amount of toxic, low-frequency energy that has now returned to their system.
Generating and sending malice requires life force energy. Now, not only have they lost that energy, but they are being flooded with its returned, amplified, and corrupted form. Their own system becomes overwhelmed, leading to a visible drain on their vitality, their health, and their mental clarity. The sixth signal is a pattern of desperate attempts to re-engage with you. As their world begins to crumble, they may suddenly reach out. This can take the form of a disingenuous apology, a sudden offer of friendship, or even a renewed and illogical attack. Do not be deceived. This is a subconscious, energetic panic response. On a deep level, they sense that their own life force is being drained and that your peace and stability is the source of their torment. They are attempting to re-establish an energetic cord to you, hoping to hook back in and use you as an energetic dumping ground for the karmic debt that has come due. Your non-response is your shield.
The seventh and final signal is a fixation on your life. As their own reality descends into chaos, they will become obsessively focused on yours. They will watch your progress, your happiness, and your peace with a mixture of disbelief and rage. Your thriving existence becomes the ultimate mirror, reflecting back to them everything they have lost and all the misery they have created for themselves. They may talk about you incessantly, check your social media, or ask others about you. Your silence and your success become a constant, deafening broadcast of their own failure. They are imprisoned in a psychic cage of their own making, and you are living freely outside its walls. Observing these 7 signals confirms that the karmic recall is in full and irreversible effect. This confirmation, however, comes with a critical assignment. It is a final mandate that solidifies the verdict and protects your own sovereignty. This is the mandate of the sovereign observer. Your sole task is not to interfere, not to gloat, not to offer help, and not to feel pity. Your assignment is to embody the frequency of detached, neutral observation. You are to watch this unfold as if you are watching a film. You can acknowledge the events, but you must not invest your emotional energy into them. Your strategic peace is what seals their karmic fate. Any emotional engagement from you, whether it is anger, satisfaction, or sympathy, is an energetic signal that you are willing to re-enter the loop. It is an open invitation for the cords to be re-established. Your neutrality is a declaration to the universe that you are complete with this cycle and that the returned energy has absolutely nothing to do with you. Your detachment is not cruelty. It is the highest form of energetic wisdom. It is holding the frequency of justice served. Therefore, the final integration is this: the divine decree is an established fact within your reality. The unbreakable circuit is the immutable law that enforces it. The 7 signals are the undeniable evidence of its execution, and your role as the sovereign observer is your strategic position of power. You have graduated from the battlefield. You no longer need to fight, to defend, or to explain yourself. You have reached a level of energetic mastery where the universe itself now calibrates the scales on your behalf. Your capacity is no longer measured by your ability to withstand attacks, but by your ability to maintain your peace while divine justice is being administered. This is the ultimate expression of your sovereignty. The signals are clear for those with the discernment to see them. This is a time of profound validation for the chosen. In the comments below, share not the specific details of any drama, but the one signal you have recognized most clearly in your own reality. Your testimony is a powerful beacon of confirmation for others in this collective who are witnessing the same universal laws in action. By sharing your discernment, you affirm your own sovereignty and contribute to the rising frequency of this community. Acknowledge the signal, hold your peace, and watch the divine order restore itself.